Hi everybody, I hope you're having a nice Sunday. Welcome to not quite a surprise Mass Effect 3 stream. For those of you who weren't here this week, oh by the way, if you have not been to my stream before, hi, I'm Emily. This is my second Twitch channel. I have a main Twitch channel where I do music streams, mostly clarinet practice with me, sometimes flute practice with me, occasionally guitar practice with me. So let's go ahead and get started. That's right, we finished up outside of the club. What's it called? Purgatory? Yes, Purgatory. So let's go. Is that working from the bottom? We haven't been to the Presidium Commons yet, so let's go there first. Explore a little bit.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
So, oh, that's what they call it, the taxi.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired. I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
Oh,
None of
so
us knows how to fight.
I support her.
Mackenzie's a
I think
biotic.
maybe they should help out at home.
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Very true.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, and it's good advice. Let's sign up as Med-10 volunteers. How's that sound?
Much better than shooting myself in the foot with a rifle.
Shepard's just here inserting herself in everybody else's conversations.
Overcharging for goods, denying refugees basic services. Selling now would be unwise. I'm aware of what's happening. Offload them into the Motan cluster. And then I'd advise traveling someplace safer.
There's a lot of overlapping dialogue. It's hard to process, but we can't really talk to him yet. But I don't know if you all remember Barlevon from the first game. He's the one we talked to when we were investigating the Shadow Broker and what they may or may not have known about Saren. But we can talk to him later. Yeah, the Cloudbot, the Streamlabs Cloudbot does keep doing that. Like, it's worked fine 48 hours ago, and now it's not working. So I'll have to check on that later. Hi, Corsity, how are you today? I don't know why it does that. I think that's my biggest complaint about Streamlabs over, like, regular OBS is / my OBS and Stream Elements combination. Stream Elements has problems, too, but the chat commands usually, like, run until I tell them not to. For some reason, Streamlabs Cloudbot likes to just change what it's doing for no good reason. Or, to me, no good reason. Okay, ooh, we definitely want this. I love the ultralight mods because it makes the weapons lighter and then your power recharge time goes up, gets faster. So I want that for sure. I don't have a whole lot of money right now. I want the aquarium VI too so I can have fish and it'll feed them for me and I don't have to worry about it. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to buy the fish for a bit. I'm not gonna get them just yet because I'm not going to be able to feed them. I might get that, but I'm gonna go visit the other shops and see what mods they have. Wait, what? Free range organic Varen? Why are we eating the Varen? They're kind of cute in their lizard dog way.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Palaven?
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares of Walk, fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
Right. We'd be able to use most of the hardware. The financial VI has more processing power than we need.
No, that works. We'll rig the VI and it translates for all standard weapons. Refit weapons without having to overhaul your targeting computer. Rapid response flexibility. We'll make a fortune.
A small fortune. We're selling these at cost plus 3%.
Fine.
That's interesting. They're going to just rework their software so that it could be used in combat. But I like that the Turian's trying to keep the Solarian, like, not honest. I don't think he's being dishonest, but he's like, we're not war profiteers. We're going to do this to help. The Solarian is definitely seeing dollar signs or credit signs.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavon. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Now we can talk to Barlavon. I'm just gonna run. I don't know if sprinting through the Citadel is allowed, but that's what I'm gonna do because I'm impatient. It looks like he got demoted a little bit, though. He had his own, like, nice private office in the first game, and now he has a counter.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlavon, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
That's nice of him to say.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
This isn't really an office, though. It's just like a counter in this, like, lobby area, but whatever. We're never able to revisit anything, any part of the Citadel, except the Presidium, like where the council meets, across each game. You know, that's the only thing that stays the same. We don't even get to visit it that much, like in the second or third game. Not like in the first game where you can just wander in whenever.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
We're in the middle of a war, and I'm just supposed to send him away every morning?
We've got to keep Jake and Dave here. We should be socializing.
This is that couple that has kind of appeared in all of the games so far. You know, she was pregnant in the first one, but her husband had died, and this is his brother. Just kind of been helping look after her and look after the kid. But I feel like maybe at this point they're together? I don't know. Is that weird? I don't know. I guess it depends. Every situation is different. I feel like it's a smidge weird, but whatever. But I guess the kid's like in school now.
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen. Do whatever is best for your family.
Why did I have...
Thank you.
It's like half the dialogue for some of the lines doesn't trigger properly. I know it does that sometimes in the Xbox version, but like in different places. It's kind of strange. Like the text is on screen, but you don't hear her say it.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
I want the model ships too, but I'm going to wait until I get the weapon upgrades I want.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth.
Hello, Shepard. You look like you're gathering data. That is a safe assumption. Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing? I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
Shepard's like, I'm not sure we have this kind of friendship, Edie.
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music. I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment. That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry. I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state. No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor. Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon. Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too. Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway. Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave. I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
So Edie wants to date Joker, and she's not above manipulating him or drugging him in order to do so. I'm glad that Shepard tried to talk her out of it.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
Like, I have a pitch for BioWare. Like, people have been tossing around the idea of, like, Mass Effect TV show or movies or whatever for, like, the last 10 years, and nothing's really come of it so far. Instead of doing, like, a remake of the games, which I feel like those never work. They never really work. There are very few, like, movie or TV show adaptations of video games that are actually watchable. But instead of that, can we just get, like, the Blasto series? Like, can we get the Blasto movies, like, as movies or as a TV show? I think that would be a fun time. Because there's not, like, much canon there, and it's fiction in this universe anyway, so if it's different from the games, it doesn't really matter, and I think it'd be really funny. Blasto's basically, like, a Hanar Spectre who is kind of like James Bond, I guess, but a Hanar. And in one of them, he has, like, an Elcor sidekick. I don't know. I want that. That's the movie I want. Not, like, a shot-for-shot remake. They're not a prequel. I want Blasto. That's what I want.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
She's earned a little shore leave.
Well, but he's able to bring her with him. I think it's funny he's exploiting his... Well, it's not exploiting. He's playing with the rules with those benefits. Just Edie, I guess, is going to pretend to be a VI instead. Again.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Yes, that I want.
Shoot smart. Shoot Nosastra. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said to give me a refund.
Okay, this is the same guy who's been trying to exchange something since the first game, in case you were
I
wondering.
don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Listen, I don't need a new model, store credits. I just won't have any.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind.
I can go get the warranty book from my car.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
We're gonna support the sales
But
clerk.
your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
Because working retail is tough.
And you don't have a receipt.
And he doesn't have his receipt.
I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Are you keeping this guy at work while there's a war on?
Well, it's his job, right?
Actually, I'm supposed to be on break. Contacting the family I haven't heard from in days.
Yeah. I guess maybe a war's a bad time.
Maybe? That didn't cross your mind the other 10 times you visited this week?
Yeah, sorry. I'll just, yeah.
I've never seen anyone so obsessed with getting a refund for a toaster oven.
All this over a toaster oven.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Ooh, this. No, one of these, both of these. Do shotgun first. Oh, I need that one too, but I don't have enough money. We'll have to come back.
Welcome to Shepard Armory.
Yeah, we're just going to have to come back. I prioritize those ultralight ones, like I said, because it brings the weight of the guns down and means your power recharge time goes back up.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location
Alright, we
is
picked it up.
ideal for our species.
You pick up a lot of the little side missions and things, and just by listening to people talk. Where am I? Oh, we can do that while we're here. Did I ever work retail? Yes, a couple of times. I know I've talked a lot about working in the music library in college and how that was a great job because it was easy and convenient. It was minimum wage, but like still it was easy and convenient, and I was a student. And I didn't need a full-time job at that point, so I was lucky and had a decent amount of scholarship money. But I did work the summer after I graduated. I worked clothing retail for a summer. It was boring. Like, it was fine when there was stuff to do, but like all the times when there was just nothing to do, it was just awful. And then I worked at a chain pet store. I'm not using names for obvious reasons, but I worked at a chain pet store when we first moved to back to the States after I did my post-grad. And that was like, sometimes it was a pet store, so like people brought their pets and brought animals in, and that was kind of fun. But like working, I started off on the cash register, and it was just awful. Like, people are, not all the time, but like people can be truly annoying. Like, I never had anything like really, really bad, but it's just like, people are dumb sometimes, and people are selfish sometimes, and it's just like, there are nice people who understand what it's like to work a job like that, and they're totally cool, but not all the time. I worked there for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years, and then I was like, I never want to work retail again, and I left that job when I was starting to get enough students and some performing work enough to where I could afford to like make that transition. But yeah, I think everybody should work retail at least as a summer job at some point in their life, so that you have empathy for retail workers and can experience what that's like. But and there are some people who genuinely enjoy it, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it wasn't for me long term. But yeah, it's a job. I don't know what else to say about it besides that. Like, it's not my favorite. Obviously it's necessary. We need people to work retail, but it's not my favorite, and people tend to forget that retail workers are human too.
Quick, hands behind your back. We'll be here any minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya brings him the great commander Shepard. Crete pledges the game to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard. Want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use blood pack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice, don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
So that's the first step in our little quest from Arya to get the mercenary bands, factions working for her, and then by extension working for us. Might as well go ahead and finish that up while we're here exploring the Citadel. I'll have to bounce around a little bit because I didn't plan to do that, but it's fine. So saw pretty much everything there was to see right now on the Presidium, but we'll have to come back to do part of Arya's quest. So let's go to the embassies and pick up the next part of that quest line.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Oh, we need to talk to him too.
I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I am Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
Ilium is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy.
Anything else over here? No.
Force appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Oh, we haven't talked to Avina yet this game.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Citadel Embassies. The current human ambassador is Dominic Osoba. Commander Bailey is the CSEC officer on duty. You will find him in the Citadel Security District office.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D-24, which is tagged to your biometrics. Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
Do you have any information on Purgatory?
The term purgatory is present in many civilizations with varying associated uses and meanings.
No, the bar called Purgatory.
The Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board has no establishment by that name on its list of approved nightlife entertainment facilities.
I always found it interesting that Avina isn't aware of the bar, the club Purgatory. I'm not sure what they intended with that, but it's interesting.
Where's the Spectre Requisitions office?
The Spectre Requisitions District office is down the hallway to your left. Note that requisition forms are available only to agents whose biometrics are verified and on file.
What else is in the area?
This area is reserved for human embassy personnel and attending CSEC security. The human embassy prides itself on offering swift assistance to any who fall under its auspices.
That's it. Thanks.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
I would like that Shepard says thank you to the VI after asking it questions. It's not self-aware like Edie. It's just a VI. I wonder if that's like the Citadel / like futuristic equivalent here of like bumping into a mannequin at a store and saying "excuse me," which I've done before. Just feels like you're supposed to if you bump into it.
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk to you about releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
So we have to go back down to the Presidium, to that C-Sec office to talk to her. But before we go, let's check in with the Spectre Requisitions office. It gives us like little tasks or things we can do or approve, which sometimes turn into war assets, sometimes turn into like quests. No, I can't get it. Need more money. Well, of course we're going to do that. This is a pardon for Gabby Daniels and Ken Donnelly because they were working with Cerberus. And if we do this, they will come back to the Normandy, which is exciting. So definitely do that. I think we already talked to Udina about everything that we can. Well, let's check one more time.
Shepard?
Yeah, we did all of this, I think.
I should go.
So we just run in and say, I should go and leave. Oh, we can do this one, though.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
He's a Spectre too, so why can't he use the Spectre office?
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
I thought we destroyed that information to keep you safe.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
I think we have to authorize something to start this. Yes.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Let's see. I can't remember exactly where we're meant to go. I think it's just in here. I don't think we have to go elsewhere.
Primarch Victus has requested a war summit of council races. Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
Bao, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on board.
Balloon's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Haloon. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Aloon's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say yet.
You were working your way around to it.
But what I need is...
So now where do we go? I think it's all up here.
Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard.
Have to go back to the Spectre office. I've done this like so many times, but it's different when you play with the DLC and you have Kasumi. When I played it before, I didn't have her, so the story and things is a little bit different. But I think the locations are the same. I just don't remember which order you have to do things in or where you have to go. No, I don't have to do that again. It's just interacting with those, like, whoops, wrong way, computer terminals. I am early game poor. I can't afford all the fun things I want to buy. Sorry, behind responding to that, but wanted to acknowledge. I can't remember. This is like, there's so much in these games, even though I've played it so many times. I don't always remember, like, exactly where every bit of every mission takes place. Especially this, like, the go fetch stuff. It's easy to forget. But there aren't any more, like, terminals to interact with. I feel like I'm overthinking this. I've done it before and didn't have a problem with it. I think we have to go other places. I think it just does an update. We have to kind of explore other places on the Citadel, and it just does an update in the quest description. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the Commons and meet with that Eclipse lady at the CSEC office.
You decided how to tell him?
I don't know. A text message is so impersonal. He's off risking his life. He deserves more than that. I could record something, but I hate leaving vid messages. I always get flustered.
Maybe you need a script.
Or maybe I need to get him on a vid call so I can do it face to face.
Who knows when he'll be deployed somewhere with an open comm channel. He knew it'd be hard to communicate when he left you here.
Yeah, just eavesdropping on your personal conversation again. I forgot. I was dumb. I forgot I could just check the map and see where we're supposed to go. But it's not showing. I don't know. I think, like, I'm 99% sure we have to interact with other, like, terminals. I just don't remember where they are.
You don't think Sanctuary is real? Man.
I'm willing to bet you look worse than I do.
Yeah, well, did you hear about the chemical fire and those kids from level E24 that they brought in last night?
Yeah, I was there when they brought them in.
Shit. I am so sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. Look, if you need anything...
I don't want to talk about it.
They're having a hard time. I can't imagine being, like, hospital staff or something like that in a crisis like this. Or, like, even in the pandemic, you know.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris and her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
It'd be smart to bury the threats, Sedaris.
I'll toss them into the caskets with my victims. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second in command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
Yeah, we won't be letting her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reaper...
Alright, let's go deal with that. Maybe along the way I can figure out where the terminals are that I'm meant to interact with for the Hanar quest. Oh yeah, I'm still holding on to those. So we need to go to... I know where we need to go for this one. We need to go to the docks where they've converted it to refugee housing. That's where Sane, her second in command, is hiding out. We're just going to encourage him to take over instead. So the crazy lady can stay in jail.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay E24.
Oh, see? It works out perfectly because there's a terminal here.
Bow, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from...
See, why did the dialogue dip out?
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
No. And I owe you for getting KG's grey box back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep. The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big I win bomb.
I think it's a fair point. I mean, she helped out a lot against the collectors, and not everybody is cut out for this sort of thing. We can find another way for her to help.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
I think we can squeeze one family in.
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
So my family can dock?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you so much.
I mean, it's crowded, but it's not turned one family away crowded. Not yet, anyway.
Victor.
Christophe Vassar. Good to meet you. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I'm not in there.
I don't know how long it was since I escaped Lyon. Do you know Lyon?
No.
Poor Batarian.
Sisters, we have faced adversity and overcome. This is but a test.
Their homeworld is basically gone.
Hold our people high. Show the galaxy.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
I know that your faith is weak. Our government has fallen, but if you hold the pillars of strength...
Yeah, the Batarian homeworld, I think, is gone. Like, a big chunk of their population is gone at this point. Because the Reapers hit them first. All those cannibals we fight, that's what they are. They're converted Batarians. Space boyfriend. I talked to Sane first.
Yes, sir. Men, get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Saying you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
That's a better solution. He seems more sane, than Jonas Sedaris does.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
I don't know if you all remember Oraka, but he was in the first game. He's one of the ones we helped out that had a little bit of an issue with the, oh, I just blanked on her name. The consort, consort.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned that,
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole, and I think he's delusional. I don't think Arya's interested in him at all. She'd probably just kill him if he annoyed her too much. Or once. Why?
Let's find some room for them. Now, this is going to be home for a while.
It would be so creepy just to walk up and see like a VI hologram of yourself for no good reason.
You are looking at CI model 1.7 AGB, Commander Shepard. Please see a store clerk to unlock a demo of this model.
That's not her voice.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI.
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Can't she not tell that it's me? That I look exactly like the VI?
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Oh, her voice does not sound like that.
Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
7 whole percent.
I come pre-installed with an SSV Normandy flight sim. Got any pets? You look like a Varen person.
I did have a pet
Always
Varen.
nice to see you. Hey again.
Okay, that's it. Boyfriend.
Shepard,
What's happening?
we convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war. It's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. And not just because all these people need you. Because I need you.
He's sweet, I like him. He's like the only one, and maybe I'm wrong, but best I can recall, he's like the only character who ever seems interested in how like Shepard is doing personally. Everybody else is like, you're fixing things, right? And he's actually looking out for her. Or him, he does the same, I mean not quite in the same way, but he kind of looks after male Shepard too.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
Of course he is. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I'm touched.
Kasumi still has a crush on Jacob. She's literally the only one. There's nothing wrong with him. He is just boring. Like Jello salad.
Shepard, the Council withdrew the release order for Sedaris. Arya Talok, of all people, got him to do it. Crazy.
Bao, here's the correspondence.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
I've got it.
Oops.
A recent arrival.
I interrupted him.
Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Oh, you mean he's in that office with a Hanar standing in it? I had no idea.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We are taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it, all that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
Yeah, so if you don't have Kasumi, if you didn't play that DLC in the second one, you have to choose between saving Dorambao or saving the Hanar homeworld, which is also kind of the, oh no, I just blanked. Drell homeworld, because the Hanar kind of helped the Drell are refugees living on Kajay because their homeworld became inhabitable. So that's kind of a tough choice to make. I mean, there's only one right choice. You have to save the planet, but then you lose Dorambao. But if you have Kasumi, you save both, which is nice. Oh, Andrew, can you sort out the auto mod, please? Yes, it was a. That's awfully well. If we put quotes around it with the auto mod, have been okay with it. There we go. It's allowed. I wish, again, contextual cues would be nice for the auto mod. Like, if you're quoting the game, it should be allowed. But yes, that line, like, kind of makes me chuckle, but also is, like, feels a little bit, like, not the nicest thing to say about a Hanar, but whatever. Like, it's like an oversimplification. Like, they're still a people, even if they are big walking jellyfish. So, let's see. What else do I need to do? Oh, is this codices? I'm in the wrong menu. Let's go back to missions. Yeah, I just have to do this. So I have to go talk to Uraka, and in order to complete that and not have to kill him, we'll have to do some planet scanning. So we'll have to come back and actually finish it at a later point. But oh, I don't need to come up here. We're already done here. So I think we pretty much explored all of the refugee docks for now. And so we can just go back to our dock, and that's where we'll meet Miranda and talk to her.
Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Yes, but don't spoil the game.
Docking Bay D24.
Javik keeps talking like he wants to eat everybody.
Shepard.
There she is.
There you are. Commander Shepard. It's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did.
It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay, I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Okay, so I think we've done everything here. I forgot to say this last time. Yes, I guess Javik does get a bit of a pass. Like, he's a bit socially awkward at the moment, having been on ice for 50,000 years, but once he starts trying to actually eat people, then the leniency must stop. But in this game, it's structured a little bit differently from the second one, and I think also the first one. Based on what I remember. I don't know. Each one is a little bit different in terms of structure, isn't it? But so there are these big missions, like these big main story missions that pop up. Like we haven't really activated one yet. And when they do, if you complete them before there it is, Priority Surkesh. That's our first big one. But each one is kind of like, I won't say it's like an act, but it's a big chunk of the game. And if it's not true for like every side quest, but a lot of the side quests or side missions, if you don't complete them before that, the priority mission, then you lose access to them. And also there are some that you pick up that you can't complete until you're between certain priority missions. So I will be spending a lot of time trying to make sure that I go through and complete as many of the side missions as possible before doing the priority missions so that that doesn't happen. So I think now we'll just return to the ship and go to Grissom Academy. Grissom Academy is one of those missions. If we don't do it before Priority Surkesh, then we don't get to do it at all, which is sad.
Commander?
Email? Yeah, we'll be doing the Omega DLC much later. So let's just go ahead and go. We've talked to everybody. We're all caught up. The mass relays are so cool, and they're like such a, this is a word that gets overused now, I think, but iconic part of this game. The BioWare shop has this really pretty necklace that's like a mass relay, and I've thought about buying it for myself, but it's like $99 or something like that, and it's only like silver plated, and I feel like it would just, it would wear the plating off, you know, and that's kind of expensive for a piece of jewelry that's not going to stay nice for a considerable amount of time. But I don't think we can scan anything here. We're just looking. But yeah, I would love to have something like that, but I feel like I might rather source that from like an independent maker who's gonna make it out of higher quality materials. But I love the mass relays. I think like if you've played this game series, you see one, you just know what it is. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know. Not everybody would recognize them, but if you're a Mass Effect fan, then you know exactly what it is. There's nothing fun to scan here. No Reapers to run away from. All right, let us go. Do the thing. For this fight, I'm gonna take Liara and Garrus. I want to take Javik somewhere. He's fun to have along, but like, you get certain dialogue from certain like teammates and certain missions, and it's like sometimes it's hard to choose which one I want to do. Like, you know, because you can't choose everybody in the same mission. You only get 2. So let me change one of these. Oh, I didn't get the ultralight materials for the sniper. I got them for the shotgun. Nope, I want to change that one. That's all I have. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't do that one on mine. Oh, I'm not carrying the pistol. No, it was the SMG, wasn't it? That I had the ultra. No, I already had that. But that was pistol I picked up. I might carry the pistol later in the game, but not right now. Actually, I'm not sure that's the best gun. There we go. Still hold on to those so I can finish incendiary ammo. Let's finish out overload. And let's do proximity mine. Let's finish warp. And I'll hold on to that last point for her.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission. Let's hear it.
SSB Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right, we'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I? Come and get me.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Oh, that's not what I wanted you to do, Shepard. Get in cover there. Thank you. I guess Liara's handling it.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met... God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off-world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... well, just tell him to stay alive.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems. I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Oh, poor kid. We can't do anything to help him. Oh, no, get out of cover, Shepard. Thank you.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
Is there any stuff over here? No. I guess that's good advice. Just play dead. Teacher's a little possessive. Oh, can't go through that door. Poor kid. It's over here. I'll hold on to that for Garrus later.
Stay back. Goddess, she's bleeding. Shepard.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
Are we good on ammo? I think so. Let's do a quick... Nope. Can I save this again? Quick save.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer. Is this thing working? Shepard, you're a miracle worker. Students, if you can hear me, this is Kaylee Sanders. I am still alive and help is coming.
Eat this!
Jack?
Shepard? Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
I'm glad Jack's back. I love that she became a teacher. Oops. Who's behind me? Nobody. I just stood up for too long. I'm gonna leave the Atlas alone for a moment and deal with these guys. Oh, it's following me. Hate the grenades. Liara, I need your warp. I'm trying. Nope, no, revive.
I had no idea the Queen of the Girl Scouts would show up. All right, amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. I bet that's a big comfort to all the people Cerberus has killed.
As charming as ever.
Bite me, Garrus. Better yet, bite her. Probably how she likes it.
Rude.
Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic!
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser is coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, ma'am.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keeps Cerberus from boxing you in.
Let's talk to Jack first.
Let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
How are the students handling the war?
How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, their biggest concern was getting laid.
You don't think they're ready for war?
I don't think they have a choice.
So all this talk about biotic artillery strikes...
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But...
they'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
Have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean.
Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Doesn't that exhaust them?
Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base, holding that damn biotic bubble up against those bug things. Ugh, I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. He can talk them to death.
Warden might have tried to talk to them to death. That's correct.
Stick close. We'll get you out of here.
Good.
You really think we're getting out of here?
Of course we are. Don't talk like that.
Sorry.
I don't think we can talk to any of them. Oh, no, we can.
I can't believe you and our teacher work together. With both of you here.
Wonder why she never mentioned.
Maybe we've got a chance.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander. How's your amp?
Hot. I think I pulled a muscle in my brain.
Just drink your juice. You'll be fine.
Does juice just fix biotic burnout? Is it magic juice? Let's go find that computer we need to shut off. It's like over here. I think that's it.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium,
Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
You hear Cerberus saying people's names?
Got it. You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Let's go ahead and level up. Definitely want the help against armor. There's some armored targets that are particularly tough later in the game. I'll just hold on to those. Oh, I didn't do everybody else. Let's do proximity and proximity mine. There we go. I always said proximity ammo. That's not right. And we'll do pure biotic for Liara. And a save. Okay, now we can go.
Everyone, be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
Gives them some cover, too.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best.
Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
She has an interesting teaching style. She's tough, but she cares about them. I don't think she's tough, like, hurtful. She's tough, like, realistic. But I don't know that. Jack could easily become, like, verbally abusive if she wanted to. But I don't think that's how she is.
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
I was trying to shoot him through the slot, Garrus. Or Liara, you're the one who threw the singularity there. Or maybe I just timed it wrong. I can't get it. It's too far away. Garrus, cover. Use it. Did you freeze, sir? It looks like you're frozen. Oh, I need to deal with that generator. Where is it? Is it there? Can I hit it from there? I can't. Shit. Move. I hate the grenades. Duck, please. Are you stuck, Shepard? Duck. I don't know where Liara is, so I'm gonna have to use Metagel to get her. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Damn it. I couldn't get away fast enough. I was doing so well. This is such a hard fight because there's a lot going on. I was doing so well, but I couldn't get away from that grenade fast enough. That was rude, sneaking up on me.
Ready for action?
Where are they? Okay, I thought I got away from it. What happened? Did I get shot at the same time? I thought I was getting away from it. That's so frustrating. Oh, yeah. It's hard to be a Vanguard on Insanity difficulty, I think, because you're not as, like, sturdy as a soldier. Later on, it gets a little bit easier, but we're still awfully early in the game. And it's just kind of hard to play the up close and personal character on a harder difficulty. I think so anyway. But I like the sniper rifle. I like it for this fight in particular. It's really hard to like get up close to some of the enemies. So it's just, I don't know. I just think it makes more sense to fight from a distance. Just the way this map is laid out. If you're a purist, then by all means, do what you gotta do. Don't use the sniper rifle. But I like kind of mixing things up a little bit in this one. That was close. Where's their shield pylon? I need to get rid of that. It's down there, behind that rock. Damn it. Stupid turret. See, I told you, this fight is hard. And I was doing so well before, which makes me so frustrated, because I feel like this is one of those fights, like if I'm doing really well, and then I mess it up, it takes me a minute to do that well again, also because I just get frustrated and impatient. Where is his shield pylon? Somewhere over there. Nope, nope, nope. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, he's dead. He is ash. Doug, please, damn it! I was trying to get into cover, but I was at the wrong angle and it was not reading it correctly. Ah, this fight is so hard. This is, I don't know if it's like where I am level-wise or like just where this happens in the game. I feel like this is one of the hardest fights like before the end. I don't know what like the enemy stats are like because I've never bothered to look it up. But like, yeah, they just keep coming in waves. There is an end to it, but like it's just hard. But it must have something to do with like, I mean, you can wait a little bit before you play this one if you want to, but it must have something to do with like where the enemy's stats are at versus where our stats are at. And we have to collect grenades in this one, but the enemies don't seem to need to do that. They just have infinite grenades.
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
Could you stop with the grenades, please? I'm trying to focus on the engineers so they don't set up any more turrets. But I'm not sure it's actually helping. There's a shield generator or pylon up there, I think. It's making life difficult because they keep just respawning their shields. There it is. No, not that. Oh, shoot. That was close. Damn it! I was getting away from it and I was doing so well. I don't know, there's like a... I'm sure there's some sort... It's not a... Yeah, I am halfway to the mail slot one. It's not a glitch, but there's like a... There's a point, I think, where you can think you're cleared of the grenade, but you're not because you weren't cleared of it at a certain point, and it's like that's the date, like that's the timer, the detonation timer or whatever, because it like blinks a certain number of times before it actually goes off, and if you cut it too close, then you'll miss it. They all ganged up on me. See, it's the first time I was doing so well, and I've messed it up, and I haven't done so well since. Although that time I managed to blow up the Atlas. I've had it with these grenades. You don't get any more grenades. They don't care. They're not going to listen to me. Okay. Seriously, though. None of this is working. What just happened? That was a weird game glitch. Ooh, I almost didn't duck fast enough. I need to get back up there and get rid of that generator, but I need to clear a path. Damn it! I tried to get rid of him, but he didn't get sucked up into the singularity like I hoped he would. They have unlimited grenades and we do not. That's the biggest like difference. I don't know if the difficulty's higher, if it increases the number. That was dumb of me. It increases the number of grenades that the Cerberus enemies have, but maybe. Where is he? There's one right over here. Where did he go? Who shot me? Somebody was stuck up on me, I guess, that I wasn't paying attention to. That's the other problem I have with this fight is I'll get really focused on like one enemy or a group of enemies and I'll get snuck up on. I need help. I feel like I'm in cover and I'm getting shot over it, which maybe that is what's happening. Maybe their angle is better. But I didn't feel like I should have been getting shot from there. But clearly it was not up to me. I was definitely trying to get in cover there, but it did not work. Who's behind me? No, it's up there. Up there? Is that who's shooting me? Okay, I feel like I'm not really making... I was making progress before when I was going after that shield generator, so that's probably what I should be doing now. Just punch him. I am out of metagel. This should be fun. Liara, I need help. I need Liara's help so I can go revive Garrus, because I think we need him. I feel like he was shooting me around cover, like the bullets were making a curve, and I don't understand. I would really like for there to be like a midway point in this fight where you can like stages, you know, where you can kind of save your progress. But this is real. Sometimes the games are hard, or sometimes you just don't play it as well as you did the last time. I feel like the last time I played this I did a little bit better, but I was playing a more... Oops, I messed it up. I was playing a more... I'm gonna die. I was just gonna die and restart it. I've already messed it up and we're early in it. But the last time I played a more tech-heavy class, and this was slightly easier, but I still died a few times. I've never played this fight and, like, not died at least a couple of times. Yeah, I don't know... Whoops. I don't know what makes it so hard other than it's just early in the game. Like I said, I think it's possible to play it a bit later, level up a bit more. That's just not what I typically do, because to me it makes more sense to play it here. Damn it. That was just all kinds of messed up. Oh, and we glitched too. Is that the ceiling? Is it the floor? I don't know. I'm just dead. I'm just going to go ahead and... Let's try this. I don't know if I'll be successful doing it this way, but this is what I'm going to do. New plan. Oh, I forgot about them. Oh, I'm stuck. I am all kinds of pinned down. I need your singularities, Liara, please. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Damn it! I think this plan will work, though. I messed it up that time, but I think this will work better than what I was doing before. I think if I... Oh, whoops. Browser issue. Wait, hang on. I'm behind on chat. Did it go down? My timer didn't... Browser, okay, good. I was gonna say my timer is still going. Yeah, I think that plan will work. I just didn't do it well this time. So let's try again. Just targeting these shield generators first. Nope, don't die yet, Shepard. We got things to do. Where's it coming from? Wait, why? That's why I was getting shot before. Why is he up there? I have no medjo. Please let me find cover. Nope, that was a bad place to try and find cover. That's why I was getting shot before. What am I supposed to do with them if they're up there? I guess shoot them. But you can't see them when you're up on that... up here, where I am now. Still gonna try this again, because I still think this is the solution. Get rid of the generators first. So that I'm not stuck just like sinking bullets into their shields and nothing happening. I think I'm gonna, once I deal with this one, I'm gonna backtrack. Oh, I need the generator, not the turret.
Ready for action?
I ain't failing. I'm trying though. There we go. At least I took the generators down. I don't know if there are more. I think those are the only two, but I could be wrong.
There they are. Put them down. Not gonna
Good, I am glad you're taking casualties. That's what I want. Oh, shoot. No, not there. Not there, Shepard. Alright, progress. Can't save or anything. This is, I guess, this is as close as we get to like a midway point. I think we still have to take out the Atlas to actually get out of the room.
Nice one, Cranley.
This is just kind of the other side. Whoops. Forgot about the Atlas for a second. I need Garrus and Liara. I need them to take some of the fire so that I can help. Because I feel like I'm over here by myself. They're still pinned down on the other side. There's a turret set up above my head. I don't want to backtrack to get rid of it. Might have to, though. So Rodriguez is like the only one Cerberus is actually after, like, bringing in alive. At least that's what that memo said. Why is it regenerating its armor? How is that happening? Like, the shield generators and pylons let them regenerate their shields, obviously, but why is it regenerating armor? Oops, I picked the wrong time to move. It regenerated his armor again. Why is that happening? Like, I have almost killed it twice, and the armor regenerates for reasons I don't understand. Unless the engineers can do that. Can they repair the armor and I just didn't know that? Finally! That thing had like 9 lives. The engineer must have been repairing it. It's either that or a game glitch. I think the engineer was repairing it.
Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
Can I? Is this not where I'm supposed to go? I'm at the wrong door. But I finally did it. That only took like, what, 10 times? More than that? But you know what? I hadn't had that many deaths so far in this game. Granted, I'm only on part 4 of Mass Effect 3, but I hadn't had that many deaths, so it's making up for it there.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology. Fire!
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals...
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know her?
Yes. She rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. She made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
He looks better.
I remember you. Normandy crew. Sorry.
It was never your fault.
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life. The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
It makes me happy that he's doing better. For those of you who don't remember, that's David that we saved in the Overlord DLC and brought him here. And he's doing much better. He said guns, lots of guns, but there was like one and a mod, but that's fine. I'll take it. Okay, there we go.
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
That's what the lady at the hospital on the Citadel wanted from Grissom Academy. I'm going the wrong way. I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. Let's go back. Hang on. I can't go over it, can I? Oh, I can. Never mind. I was right. I mean, normally I would see a flaming couch and think, oh, let's just go around. But not today. Mine now. Finders keepers. Oh, it's a little bit busted though. You gotta give it to these Cerberus guys. They're seeing all their friends get blown up and they're like, I can do it. I can make it. No. They tried, bless them. They did not make it. I can't fit under there. My head's too big.
Hostiles up top.
Paying them back for all the times I thought I was in cover earlier. I'm stuck. Why can't I move? I think my Atlas is just getting banged up and busted. Oh, Atlas fight. It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. What's your fire?
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
Well, they're definitely ready, but the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jag promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Would she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Probably.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
I think he had that coming.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir? I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report...
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Let's check our war assets. We picked up a few things. We're still well under the minimum, but it's still early. I like how Kaylee's an asset all by herself. How is Kaylee worth more points than Jack, though? I mean, Kaylee's cool, but how is she worth more points than Jack? So we're making progress. We've moved up from certainly going to die to most likely going to die. That's improvement.
You see the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
You'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
So, got about 18 minutes left.
Messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Oh, we're not gonna get the actual dialogue?
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
So I forgot to do the Blue Suns bit of Arya's mercenary quest. We have to talk to Oraka before we can planet scan. We'll talk to him and talk to somebody else before we can planet scan. And we need to deliver those biotic amp plans we found on Grissom Academy to the doctor at the hospital. So I think I'll do those last two things before I wrap it up, because this won't take very long. That's from Kaylee. And Ashley accepted the offer to become a Spectre. That's cool. So now there are 2 human Spectres, and since we saved Ashley and Vermeer, they're both female humans. And that makes me happy. I think some people get confused with the Mass Effect lore, the lore for this game series, and think that Anderson actually was the first Spectre, but he wasn't. He was a Spectre candidate, and then the stuff with Saren messed it up for him. Basically, Saren put in a bad word for him after what happened between them. You'd have to read the novels to get the full story. I recommend reading the first 3. Don't read the 4th. I haven't read the 4th one, but it's not by the original writer, and it like retcons a lot of things that are well established canon. This is all of course like other people's opinions because I haven't read it, but based on like the reviews and such I've read in multiple places. I mean, some people like it, you know. If you're not a stickler for like continuity, then like it doesn't matter, you know. I guess you could read it and treat it like fan fiction, you know, because it's not quite in keeping with like the rest of the books in the game series itself. But yeah, Anderson never actually got to be a Spectre. He was the first human Spectre candidate, but it didn't work out. But it's kind of sad because he's a cool character. He's a good person. One of the few like characters who is pretty much just like good, you know, like who isn't very like gray in their alignment. I would say he's probably the most lawful good character in this series. So it's kind of sad it didn't work out for him. But yeah, I think sometimes it's possible to like misunderstand that. But yeah, Shepard's the first human Spectre, and Ashley Caden, whichever one you save, is the second, which is pretty cool.
Jack's an instructor? I guess anyone who messes with biotic kids gets turned into a small stain on the floor and ceiling.
That's probably correct.
Ooh, and that was Cerberus attacking the academy. Man, that must have been like Christmas for her. Anyway, nice job on getting them out of there.
They were throwing out some impressive biotic power.
Good. We could use some heavy hitters in the biotics department. It'll be good for them too. Biotics face a lot of discrimination. Maybe if they save the galaxy, people will get over their issues.
I didn't expect you to be sensitive about that.
Hey, I'm just tired of them stealing the spotlight from people with actual disabilities. I break ribs if I sneeze too hard. Being able to move crap with your mind is not a handicap.
Well, Caden so that he and other people with the, I think it was the L3 or L2 is what Shepard has, I think, implants, experience really bad like headaches and migraines, some of them like debilitating ones. I don't know, that's like a hardware malfunction from their amps, right? So like, I don't know, let's still call that a handicap. I don't know that they can just have the amp taken out and replaced, but not all the biotics are without handicaps.
Commander?
It is good to know that Jack has thus far survived the Reaper invasion. I have amusing memories of her attempts to insert additions into my reports to the Elusive Man. Most of them centered around inappropriate uses of the word cockpit.
Why didn't Joker and Jack hang out more? I think they have a lot in common.
Hello, Shepard.
I think they would have made good friends if they'd met at the right time in life. They would have been like a menace, the pair of them, but they would have been fun. Let's just do a quick round of chatting with everybody before we head to the Citadel. I'm trying to stay on top of that because I don't want to skip any of the good dialogue, but I don't want streams to turn into like all crew chats. Nobody's hanging out in the library or in the crew quarters right now. Life support's still empty because no Thane. No one's playing cards? You should go play cards. Who cooks?
Notification is available on the private messages terminal.
Who cooks for us now that we don't have Gardner anymore? I'm pretty sure Shepard's not a cook. I'd be willing to bet she is not a cook. Liara, why are you reading Kaylee and Anderson's private emails? Kasumi is stealing things for the good guys. And more notes from Liara on Javik. I think she's a little disappointed in him. Or like in who and what he turned out to be. Not what she expected.
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud. Hello again.
Garrus, are you calibrating?
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers. Life just wouldn't have been complete if I didn't see Jack one more time. It's nice to see she's downgraded from dangerous lunatic to mildly insane.
This is true.
You have to admit, though, she did see through Cerberus back in the day. I might have even listened, but her tattoos gave me a headache every time she walked into the room.
Says the Turian who walks around with paint on his face all the time. Actually, I don't know if it's like face paint, like a cosmetic that they would apply every day, or if it's like a tattoo. I don't know. I'd have to look that up.
Looks like we beat Cerberus again. Do you think the Elusive Man fires lieutenants over failures like this, or just lines them up against the wall and gets it over with?
Probably uses them in his experiments.
I wish they had had a Grissom Academy for Turians when I was growing up. Always wanted to learn how to paint. Now I mostly paint walls with Reaper blood. Not the same, but it's a living.
I want to know what Garrus's paintings would have looked like.
Not right now.
Of course he wants to learn how to paint.
Nothing to report.
Cool. Oh, Ken and Gabby are back on the ship now. We have to go say hi to them. Oh, and everybody else who's down here. Javik's not in his room. I don't know where he is. He's in the stairwell. We'll say hi to Diana first.
Breaking now. The city of 4 million blasted from orbit. Adelaide, Australia is no more.
Sad.
New footage from Earth reveals the Reaper's plans to attack large industrial centers. Which cities are next? Find out inside the battle space. Cerberus stealthily strikes Star System shield. No, glad I read that one out loud.
I think we just get one line of dialogue from her before you activate the, like, do we kick her off the ship or do we keep her? I don't know why we would kick her off the ship. She does a good job. What you doing?
Commander, I was exploring your ship.
Find anything interesting?
One of your crew lived in this space. There are traces of anger.
That was Jack. Anger was her specialty.
Traces of her pain are still present. I'm told she sought revenge against Cerberus when she was here. A goal you helped fulfill. I hope you will do the same for me. At least I have better quarters. During our fight against the Reapers, we had no time for teaching the young anything but war. Only the foolish mourn the loss of innocence. It is inevitable. The galaxy has never rewarded the naive. Commander.
Actually, I think he and Jack would get along pretty well too if they had time to hang out. They're both awfully violent.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, here we go.
I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
That's true. Ken, being creepy is not going to win you any points with your lady friends. It's just not.
Commander, thank you.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Nothing to report.
Commander.
Need anything, Commander?
I think we did all this before we just need to talk to him about Ken and Gabby.
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
True.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for concern.
How's Engineer Daniels working out?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work with, too. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I guess Adams is happy to deal with Ken if it means he gets to work with Gabby.
I'm glad the commander didn't forget about us down here.
I told you Shepard would come visit.
I have definitely played where I forgot they were down there.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
If you put it that way, how can I say no?
You can't.
He does need to take a break. Sophie! Shepard, be nice to Sophie.
Hey there.
She's cute. I have an actual dog, but I also want a little robot dog. Oh, I found new things. Still don't have my sentry. I don't like that one. I want my sentry interface. Ooh, that ups power damage. Let's do that. I'm gonna take that one off because I think the health boost may be more important to my playstyle. I was actually going to go more Vanguard as the game goes on. Is that right? That's what I'm playing as, right? Yes, I think so. Yeah, I think that's a better balance for now. Although the colors are not the way I want them to be. No. This is what I meant to change earlier and I got it wrong. Let's do this dark blue. It looks cool. With the other blue. There we go. That's what I wanted. I just changed the wrong one earlier. That looks a little bit better. Let's see which one of those shotguns is better than the one I have. Nope, I did the wrong thing. What? I'm gonna stick with the one I've got for now. I gotta talk to James, and then we'll head to the Citadel. Use last.
That Jack is a mean SOB.
Actually, I'm running out of time. We'll have to do that next time.
If you like that sort of thing. So, Anderson and Sanders. That's quite a couple. Huh. My dad's last name is Sanders. No relation. Do you hear that hum? Is that just me? Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
It's just a ship. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do this part real fast just because I want to start off with a mission next time. So we'll just go ahead and fly back to the Citadel. This should be quick. We also need to talk to Ashley since she's been promoted, I guess, or chosen to be a Spectre. Tell her congratulations. As our friendship with her seems to be getting better.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
We're at this little farm. We'd killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Welcome to Serta.
No
Thank
stuff.
you for shopping.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone, but I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Yay, we helped somebody out.
Good to see you up and around.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
I guess. Oh, I took Udina's offer.
Spectre status. Congratulations.
Seems small compared to what's going on.
You ready for the responsibilities of a Spectre?
Doesn't feel real yet. Maybe it'll sink in. I don't know what duties I'll have. Everything's a mess right now. What do you think of all this?
You're a fine soldier with an impressive record. You deserve this.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. He said we'll have the official ceremony soon, once I'm out of here.
And after? Any plans to come back to the Normandy?
Good question. I guess that's up to Udina.
Sure. Let me know. You feeling better?
I'm fine. Other than the pile of paperwork the doc's gonna throw at me. Sorry I'm so distracted, Shepard. It's just...
What's going on?
I heard from my mom. They got out in time. They're okay.
Good. That's good news.
It is.
Did your sister make it to the Citadel?
She did. But... her husband was killed in action.
I'm sorry, Ash.
Thanks. Yeah. Sarah wasn't much for the military life. We were all surprised when they got married.
I wonder how many families are getting torn apart by the Reapers.
I don't want to think about it. Seems hopeless sometimes.
Don't blame yourself for this, Ashley.
I know. But I'm her big sis, you know? In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced or cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed.
What's that from?
Invictus by Henley. One of my dad's sappy poets.
It's about not giving up.
Right. My sister wants to do a thing at the memorial. Nothing fancy. Just some words about the family. It'll be tough.
Keep me posted, all right?
Will do. And thanks, Shepard.
I'm glad she's doing better. Alright, now let's go talk to General Araka. And then we'll wrap it up. I don't know what I'll do next. Probably start, like, scanning some more, looking for those resources, and doing some of the other little side missions on those planets. Need to go to... oh, Presidium.
One moment, please.
I think that makes the most sense, because we need to do as many of the side missions as possible before priority Surkesh. But I can also grab some of these mods while I'm here. I'm just going to go ahead and buy that aquarium VI so that I can buy fish. They are super important to the war effort. Shepard needs her emotional support fish.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong mind.
For any and all personal needs.
I guess it doesn't matter how I do it. I just need to tell him about us.
Wait. Us?
You and me.
He doesn't need to know that. Wouldn't it be better for him to just know that you'd grown apart?
I thought I was supposed to be honest with him.
You are, but you're just being tactful, not rubbing it in.
I think the sorry lady might be playing the human lady a little bit. Birds. They look kind of like pigeons, but they have funny little plumes on their heads. Also, who brought pigeons to the Citadel? That sounds like not the best plan.
Commander Shepard.
General Araka. I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now. reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
This model ship is also important to the war effort.
Proceeds from thank you for shopping. Go to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
I really appreciate management doing it. My husband's away on duty right now.
Oh, you're bonded with Turian?
No, actually, my husband's a Krogan.
Oh, well, that's great. I just hope he knows which ones to fight.
That's rude.
Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't, well, I just...
My husband is risking his life to protect us right now.
I'm so sorry. That was thoughtless and... I'm so sorry.
No, I understand. Sometimes I'm surprised myself. Anyway, would you like to make a purchase?
Yes, of course. Anything for our troops.
Her husband is Char, the Krogan who likes to recite poetry loudly that we met in the last game.
Good hunting.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with the bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
So what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and then spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns.
Pun intended or pun not intended? Stick to his guns.
Professional grade equipment at reasonable prices. We appreciate that. Welcome to Agor Munitions.
I'll have to get the assault rifle one later. Can I afford that scope? No, I'm out of money basically. Alright, so now we have to get those things for that Solarian, and he will give them to Uraka. Uraka will leave the Blue Suns alone, and the Blue Suns will work for Arya. Oh, it's just showing me where he is. I'll just wait and talk to him once we've actually secured the goods. Alright, so I think that's it. That's all we needed to do.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
So yeah, for Thursday's stream on this channel is to be determined. I'm not going to stream on main channel on Thursday. Because Thursday is my last day, last full day of teaching anyway for the semester. I do have one more lesson I'll have to teach on the 18th, that next Monday. But that's not a big deal. But I'm thinking about taking, well, I'm definitely taking the afternoon off once I'm done teaching. I might take the evening off too. It just depends how I feel. I will decide that day, that afternoon, and I'll let you know via the Discord what I decide. Just want to make sure I save. But have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.